Hello students, how are you? I am your Mistri sir. Welcome to my channel Mistri sir classes. In these sessions, I am going to discuss another very important and separate topic, imperfection in solid, which is also known as defects in solids. This video is very important for us because many more questions had already come to many other competitive exams such as WAPM, NEETS, IIT, JEE Mains as well as theoretical exams based upon NCRT or CGBSC. So I want to tell you now I shall interpret the topic defects in solid. So one more important question is that why it is formed in crystalline solid and how to form in crystalline solid, because crystalline solid which is formed definite ordered arrangement of constituent particles in system. And another question is that what is the process which is formed imperfection in solid? Imperfection in solid. Now this video will gives you a clear idea about maximum trends of imperfection in solid. And one more thing I want to telling you students, please concentrate and watch end of the video. I am sure you will be just perfect and maximum questions you can solve based upon defects in solid. Now let's begin the topic imperfection in solid or defects in solid. Now see here students, so first of all we will be interpret the definitions. Now what is the sense of definitions? Now see, any deviations from ordered arrangement of constituent particles in crystal is called defects or imperfections of in defects. So now see here students, how many terms which is constitute the definitions, how many terms: deviations, ordered arrangement and constituent particles. That means three words constitute on the definitions. So once again I repeat, any deviations from, how to deviate in ordered arrangement. Now see here students, let I can draw constituent particles in definite pattern. Now see here, or definite arrangement. Now see here, now first row, second row, third row. Now first row is ordered in definite pattern, so third row also is definite pattern. Now second row it will be empty space or vacant space. Now this empty space and vacant space which is known as defects or imperfection in solid. Now see I can different color in here. Now this different color which is known as defects. So another definition is discipline arrangement of disturbed in crystalline solid. Now see here it is well disciplined, here it is also well disciplined, but this second row do not disciplined here. So this is the disturbed in entire crystal which is called as defects in solid. So here it is very important. And one more thing I want to tell you some important facts. Now see here, now initially I want to tell you how is it possible and how is it form and how to form in and what is the process due to forming of the defects in crystal. Because crystalline solid arranged ordered arrangement in constituent particles. So here it is very important, if that case crystalline solid have or perfect ordered, so how is it possible to form in defects? So I am telling you what is the process which is formed in crystal, so that which is known as crystallizations. So here it is a very important point. Now listen to very carefully all of you. Now I want to tell you how to form a crystalline solid. crystalline solid, during the crystallization process, if the rate of reactions is very slow or very fast, so definitely it will be create on the defects in their crystalline system. If that case rate of reaction disturbed, so it will be formed, that means deviations is formed, defects in form in crystal. And another thing is that it is depend on the technicians, machines, timings, and perfect technicians or newcomers technicians. It is very important, very important, how to form crystalline solid. That means those particular topics, those particular sense, we will elaborate in this chapter. So next topic is type. So types. These are two types, point defects and electronic defects. Now what about point defect? Now see, it is also known as atomic irregularities. Now see here, it is also known as line defect. Now what about line defect? Here it is very important. Now point defects are the deviations from ideal arrangement. That means in which crystal having arranged their constituent particles in perfect order. Now this perfect order, which is known as ideal arrangement or ideal order, that means deviations from ideal order, so that's called it crystalline substance or point defects. Now point defects, those are three. Now see, point defects, these are three types: stoichiometric defects, non-stoichiometric defects and impurities defects. So first of all we will discuss stoichiometric. Now what is the sense of stoichiometric? That means same ratio between cation and anion. Now ratio between the cation and anion are same, which is called as stoichiometric defects. On the basis of stoichiometric defects, it will be categorized further in four types. First, vacancy defects, interstitial defects, Schottky defects and Frankel defects. Now Schottky defects and Frankel defects, it is basic backbone question in CBSE and CGBSE, because one more than one question 100% arises in this particular segment. So first of all we will discuss vacancies defect. Now see, vacancies defect. When the ionic solid uh, sum of lattice sites are vacant, the crystal called is vacancy defects, and these generally arises due to the absorptions of heat from the surrounds. So here it is very important. Now see here, if that case let it the constituent particles. Now I am arranging here. Now I am arranging here on a perfect ordered form. Now here it is, these atoms and this atom also remove, because we are talking about stoichiometric defects, which is the same ratio of anion or cation. If I consider black ball is cation, so definitely it is a red ball, that means anion. So vacant, it is called as vacant lattice site. So one more thing is very important fact. The crystal has vacancy defect when some lattice arises are vacant because of the absence of constituent particles. Density of the substance is decreases. And one more thing is that vacancy defect can also develop when the substance is heated, and so it is known as thermodynamic defect. Many time asking, and generally our tutor during the teaching, they they would says, now what about thermodynamic defect? So many student confusions. Yes, I am doing everything, but I don't know thermodynamic defects, so you don't afraid it. So vacancy defect, it is also known as thermodynamics defect. Now see here, density is low. Why it is? Because one cationic or one anionic here it is removed from this ionic crystal. So very important points student. Now see here, first of all ऐसा ionic crystal है जिसमें एक cation और anion क्या होता है, क्रिस्टल से रिमूव होता है, इसी को हम लोग वैकेंसी डिफेक्ट्स भी कहते हैं. Now let's see interstitial defects. Now when some constituent particles are present in the interstitial site in lattice, site in lattice. Now what is the interstitial site? Now see here students, if I draw a lattice. Now see here, so here it is lattice, that means unit cell of lattice. Now see here, now this lattice, that means constituent particles present in interstitial site. So here it is interstitial site, okay, interstitial site. Any constituent particles we have or any crystal unit we have now between them, so here it is interstitial point. So one more constituent particles extra added, that means they are trapping on the between them. So here it is called as interstitial site in lattice. And here it is one more important characteristic, that means density it will be increases, just opposite on the vacancies defect. Why it is? Because extra, here it is extra constituent particles added between them. So this is called as interstitial site. Now next one is Schottky defects. So here it is very important. Now you can mind it students. Now see Schottky defects. Now I am drawing a ionic crystal. Now A is cation, B is anion. Okay, now see here I am putting here. Now when equal number of cation and anion remove from the crystal lattice, called as Schottky defect, and density will be low. Why it is? Because equal number of cation or anion it is removed from its crystal, so it is developed. And one more thing is very important student, there is one Schottky defect per 10 to power 16 ions in ionic solid. That means here rarely formed in crystal system, very rarely formed in crystal system. Now see here 10 to power 16 ions in ionic solids, Now what you think about that? Now what I am telling you now, what is the ratio? Now what is the ratio to form Schottky defect? That means if that case you have formed 10 to power 16 ionic crystal, so one more than one Schottky defect are formed. That means here it is very rare case to form Schottky defect. And one more thing is that that means one examples AGBR shows both Frankel defect and Schottky defects. Now later on we will discuss what happened is there. So 2 points is very important. When equal number of cation and anion removed from crystal lattice, called as Schottky defect, and density will be low. And similarly Frankel defects, now see here just opposite on the Schottky defects, and similar to interstitial site. Now see, when one of cation or anion occupy interstitial site in lattice, called as Frankel defect. That means it is also dislocations site or dislocations point, very important. Now you can mention here dislocation defect. Now I think you understand what happened is that now similar AB, that means cation anion. Now one more anion or cation cation move from this particular place, and they are going to another site of constituent particles, and density will be same because atom not comes to outside in the crystal, while it is one more remaining substance, one more constituent particles going another place in crystal side. Here it is very important, and it is different from industrial defect. Now what is the defect, industrial or Frankel defect? So here it is the main difference, and a very important thing I want to tell you, that's example. That means zinc sulfide, silver chloride, silver bromide, and silver iodide. So I am telling you another example. Now we talk about non-stoichiometric defects. Now those cation to anion ratio become different. That means disturbed. Now how is it possible? That means one cation to anion. Now which is another type is two anion one cation. That means cation and anion ratio क्या होगा? Different होगा. Cation और anion का ratio different होगा. Just like N2O. यहाँ पे जो केटायन है ये कितना हो जाएगा? दैट मीन्स नंबर ऑफ केटायन 2 एंड नंबर ऑफ एनायन इज 1. सो दीज आर द disturbed ratio, but maintain the electrically balance. So here it is important. Now see here, if I take sodium 1 plus and oxygen 2 negative, but as we know how to balance in this time. Now charge here it is how much is 1, now here it is 2, so we multiply in the cross side. So what is the get? N2O. Now see here, now balance is equal. Now sodium Na2 plus, definitely Na2 2 plus oxygen 2 negative, so electrically balanced. So these are mainly two types mainly. First metal excess defect, these are further divided two types: anion vacancy and industrial cation. So here it is very important. First of all we will discuss by anion vacancies. Now see here, first of all now I can read the definition or the statement of anion vacancies. Now see, a anion may be missing from its lattice site, now leaving a hole while it is occupied by an electrons, but it's electrically balanced. Now see here students, now if I can draw here a sodium chloride structure. Now see here, now what happened is that everybody we know, now sodium, when sodium loss its electron, sodium losses its electrons. So what we get? That means sodium cation, and one more electron is released. That means here it is oxidation process. Now similarly chlorine negative, they took one electron, and what we got? What we get? Chlorine ion. So here it is very simple cases. Now see here, students, what happened is there. Now I am placing the sodium chloride. That means it is a ionic crystal. Now what happened in this crystal? Now see if that case now let's see. Now you don't mention here the color. That means I want to tell you there is two different color, such as anion. That means here is anion, cation, anion, cation. That means sodium chlorine. Okay. Now what happened is there. Now if I pass the sodium vapor. Now see, if I pass the sodium vapor, so definitely this sodium took one chlorine here, and what we get? That means sodium chloride. Once again I repeat, what happened is there. Now here it is a crystal, the crystal sodium chlorine. If the I pass over the vapor of sodium atoms, so definitely these sodium atom react with chlorine atoms, and what will be formed? That means sodium chloride. So definitely one chlorine remove here, one chlorine remove in this crystal site, chlorine remove here. So what happened is that, now see in this diagram, now see here students, now sodium chlorine, if the pass sodium vapor, now sodium ion react with chlorine. Now what is the form? That is NaCl. That means one sodium, one chlorine. Now this particular places, chlorine is left, but chlorine is removed from crystal, and what is the left here? That means a cation. Now these cation took one more electron, which is ejected on the sodium metals. So here it is electrically balanced. This is called as hole. Now this hole we called as F center. And what about F center? As we know, that means here it is a German words, that's mean is verb, that's English meaning is color, which means in which crystal having how much of F number of F center, that will be more and more color. मतलब ये है कि जितना ज़्यादा एफ सेंटर बनेगा या होल्स बनेंगे, उतने ही ज़्यादा एफ सेंटर बनेगा, और जितना ज़्यादा एफ सेंटर बनेगा उस क्रिस्टल का कलर उतना ही डार्क होगा. So here it is very important. Now what is the sense of anion vacancies? Now one more time I can repeat here. Now see what happened is there. Now I can draw ionic crystal, sodium chlorine. Here it is a crystalline solid. Now if that case, I can pass over in this crystal in sodium vapor. So definitely if that case sodium convert into vapor, so it will be sodium, it will be from sodium ion and one electron. So this sodium ion trap in chlorine ion from this crystal lattice. So what is the left here? That means hole, that means cation or hole. This cation or hole which is known as F center. F center meaning is color. And what is the sense of color? That means how many numbers of holes or F center are present here. Now color will be dark. So here it is very important. Now see here, if I count in this crystal cation or anion, definitely it will be the different ratio. That means before the reaction it is ratio in 13:13. After I pass the sodium vapor, now it will be 13:2, because one chlorine atom removed from its crystal. So here it is very important. I hope you understand. Now see some properties of anion vacancies. Now electrically conductions. Yes, as we know how to conduct in electricity, that means remains on the holes in crystal. So these holes of crystal, it is the responsible for the conducting of electricity. Now one more thing is paramagnetic behavior. Why it is paramagnetic behavior? That means they are not in stoichiometric ratio. That means one or more than one, minimum one unpaired electron present in this system. Now without those defect NaCl white, but with the defect colored is yellow. Here it is very important. That means many times you seen even the NaCl, that means कॉमन सॉल्ट, नमक जिसको कहते हैं. आपने कभी कभी नोटिस किया है कि कभी कभी नमक जो होता है येलो कलर का सीन होने लगता है. ऐसा क्यों होता? दैट मीन्स दे बिकेम टू डिफेक्ट इन डिफेक्ट्स. So that means pure NaCl having always white, and whenever you have to see different color, definitely it will be a defect. Now see whenever you pass on the NaCl, that means sodium vapor, it will be yellow color. Lithium vapor it will be pink color, and potassium vapor it will be violet color. So here it is very important how to create on the color due to creations of F center. And density will be low. Why it is? Why it is? Because one or more than one anion is removed from its crystal. So, next one is cation interstitial. Now, second point is cation interstitial. Now, see here. Now, example is zinc sulfide. Now, see what happened is there. Now, see. Now, I am direct here writing the properties of cation, because what happened is there you know already. That means interstitial. That means cation between them. Now, see zinc 2 plus sulfur, zinc, sorry, here is some mistake I think, because I am taking zinc sulfide, and here it is oh sorry, that means zinc oxide, but I am writing here sulfide. So it is a little mistake. You can remove this particular substances. Now see zinc plus. Now see students, I am taking a zinc oxide crystal. Now see zinc 2 plus oxygen 2 negative, zinc 2 plus oxygen 2 negative. Now I am drawing here. Now one more thing is that now one zinc atom remove from its lattice, remove from its lattice, and this zinc 2 cation distribute of ounce electron, now more than one atom. So look at here. And one more thing is that why zinc atom is trapped here, because it is cation, and previous video we understand cation forming whites and anion forming face and corner. So here it is very important student. Now see here on the ratio 1 2 3 4 5 6, how many zinc is here? 6. And how many oxygen is here? 1 2 3 4 5 6. And that means initially, that means after defect they are ratio 6 and 6. Sorry, before defects, and after defects they are 7 ratio 6. That means one zinc cation come from outside in the system. So here it is very important. Now see here properties of cation interstitial defects. Now electron conductivity, yes, definitely it will be conduct, because here it is cation release from its release electron from its zinc ion. And here it is also paramagnetic and colored also, because if in that case zinc losses about its all electron, definitely it will be create on the hole, this hole which is known as F center. And what about F center, which is represent on the color? That means if number of F center is high, so color will be also high. So we move on the next topic, that is metal deficiency. That means there are especially two types of non-stoichiometric. So it is the second part of non-stoichiometric. Now let's we talk about the metal deficiency defect. Now it have developed mainly variable valency. For example, metals such as iron. Now iron, as we know, now which is found +2 as well as +3. That means both oxidation state iron having the strong compound. So once again I can repeat the main sense. That means metal deficiency defect. Now how to understand metal deficiency? Now they previously we talk about metal excess. Now here it is metal deficiency. That means one more than one cation removed from its crystal. And anion, that means they are we calculate the ratio. That means relatively anion will be more as compared to cation in any crystal. Now see, second point, the defects usually occurs due to the missing of cation from its lattice site and the presence of cation having higher charge, that means it will be go on the +2 to +3. Now let me one more thing I want to tell you again. Now this type of metal deficiency, which type of crystal form in the lattice, that means variable oxidation number. Variable, that means in which metal having variable oxidation number, they are formed this type of metal deficiency defects, such as iron, copper, and many other D blocks elements. And second very important point is that means it is going on the higher charge, +2 to +3, such as iron oxide, iron sulfide, nickel oxide. Now see here, now I am telling you one diagram, that means one crystallization diagram here. Now see, iron 2 plus oxygen, that means I am taking iron oxide, iron oxygen, iron oxygen, iron oxygen. Now both are having the same ratio, that means before defects it is same ratio, that is 6:6. But after defect, what happened is that, now see here, I can remove. Now here it is, I can remove. Now see, without any defects, and now I am elaborating here. Now I can complete interpret on this topics. Now see here. Now first of all, how many iron atom removed from the crystal? Now see, 1 2 3, 3 electron. Now see here, 3 atoms of iron removed from its crystal. Yes, definitely. So how much oxidation number of 3 atoms? That means +6 oxidation number, +6 electron removed from its crystal. Now secondly, I want to tell you. Now see, whenever I put on +3, that means ferrous form, ferrous to ferric. This is a ferric form, +3 form. I put here. That means electrically they are balanced, +3, which is equals to +3. So here it is +3, here it is +3, but this crystal missing 3 atoms, but we put on the only 2 atoms, but electrically balance it is. So here it is very important. Now see here, defects on this particular substances. Now here it is present only 2 type of atoms. Now here it is 3 types of atoms. That means iron 2 plus, iron 3 plus, and oxygen 2 minus. So do you understood? Now oxygen, how many oxygen atom in there? Now 6, and how many ferrous atom? Total is 5. So these are electrically balanced, but not a ratio, anionic cationic ratio. So it have electrically balanced, but ratio is different, thus means metal deficiency site. Definitely it will be metal deficiency. Now check about yourself, how many iron atom is here? That means cationic is here 5, and anionic, how many anions here? 6. So definitely it will be metal deficiency defect. Now finally I want to over the video in this time, because your syllabus having this only topic to be discussed over here, and I also discussed over here, and I want to telling you students, you focus about yourself, and you do very hard work, so you will be achieve about your goal. So I hope you like this video, you understood all of thing what happened is there. So finally I want to tell you, if this video you like, subscribe, and share also. Thanking you watching for this video. Thank you.